Welcome back to Curious Adhvik channel. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded a new video, but that's because I have something big to present to you. And you may have guessed it because of this little fella right here. It's about robotics. Oh yeah, I remember. A while ago, I asked my dad, "Dad, can I get a robot pet?" And you know what my dad said? To my surprise, he said yes. I was so hyped that I was gonna get a new pet. And you know what he did after? This happened. Wait, how did that get there? So, my dad gave a bunch of these electronic components, and he asked me to build the pet myself and code the robot so that it does whatever I want it to.
Now, how are we gonna do this?
What should I do? Should I worry now? Well, you know what I said to my dad? Challenge accepted.
Wow.
Now let's build it. So it seems like my dad bought me an mbot from the company Makeblock. The programming languages that we can use are either Scratch or Python. But before we get into the coding, we have to build the mbot. So let's get building. Let's see here. Oh, seems like they included a manual here that I'm supposed to read. Let's see this. Actually, you know what? I don't need no manual. I can build it myself. Before we start building, here's a quick heads up on what each of the pieces are. So, this is the M core, which is basically the mbot's brain. It uses the Arduino board. Now, this is the mbot chassis, which is basically the base of the mbot. These are the two wheels that make the mbot move. This is the ultrasonic sensor. This ultrasonic sensor detects obstacles and then moves away from them, basically like a pathfinding system. This is the mbot line follower that makes it detect a line and then it follows it, basically in the name. These two things are the motors that make the wheels move. These two things are connectors that connect the mbot M core to these two sensors. And finally, this is a USB cable that lets us control, that's from the mbot to the coding software, which we will get into soon. This is the battery module, which powers the mbot. It has 4 batteries, and I believe they're AA. Yep, they're AA. This is whatever it is, and this does whatever it does. Now, the best part is that the mbot has Bluetooth, so you don't need to connect it to any wires. Just this remote. And this guy, he's just here to keep me company. Without wasting any time, let's build it. So now I fixed both of the motors to the chassis. Inside, the motors look like this. Now let me attach the tires. Now the wheels are done. Now it's time to fix the ultrasonic sensor. Well, the robot is all done. Now, just to hook up the cables. Boom, boom, the robot is done. But now what do I do with it? Do I need the manual? Oh my god.
Oh my god!
I'm just kidding. Great. Now the mbot is ready and the building is finished. So now, here's some things that you can do with your mbot out of the box. Flip this lever if you want to turn the mbot on. It'll do that to signify that it's on. Now there are many things that we can do straight out of the box, but I will only demonstrate the basic two. So the first one is the line following mode. The mbot will follow a black line using the line following sensor down here. But all we need is a track. So let me just... Wow, I can't believe that worked. Anyway, if you put the mbot on here, for example this line, and then line it up with the line follower, you gotta take the remote and then press C. Also, if you haven't already, turn the mbot on. It should make that jingle. Now press C. It's following the lines. See that? Wow, that was pretty cool, right? Now, let's get on to the second feature, the obstacle avoidance. So, first we'll need some obstacles for the mbot to avoid. So, that worked. So now we have some walls for the mbot to avoid. Now, this is how to turn on the obstacle avoidance mode. Step 1, put your mbot inside of the obstacles. Now, let's just keep him in here so that he can get out. And probably extend these obstacles a bit. That's way better. Now press the B button on your remote. I think we confused him. So he found his way out. Why does the clapping work every single time? Now, anyway, the first great feature is that you can make your very own code, and the mbot will do what you say. So as you can see, we have my iPad right over here. Let's just enter the passcode, and then go into the mbot app. I'm not sure if it's catchy or not. Now go into Create, Connect Now. You have to keep it next to your mbot, and if it's connected, the mbot will do that. So let's just make a little bit of code here, and this is block coding, so this will be easy to understand. Okay, so now I'm finished with my example code. So let me show you what it does. So it basically makes a siren like a police officer, and then makes lights like a police officer. So if I press the play button here, it will start making some noise and start switching the lights here. So it'll like repeat 9 times. This is not all you can do. This is just the tip of the iceberg. You can do much, much, much more with this mbot. Not only can you do these simple projects, but you can also implement AI and machine learning using more sensors and attaching them to the mbot. I am really looking forward to making big projects with this mbot. Hey, I'll even drop my Scratch account in the description. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you liked it, smash that like button. If you loved it, subscribe. If you don't subscribe,
You're missing all the fun.